Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Shorts, and welcome back to the Jasper Cat Production Show. Now, a while back I posted a video on Facebook showing you guys what amiibo I'm going to be unboxing next, and if you actually saw that post when I actually posted it, you would know that it is this guy. This is Marth from the Fire Emblem franchise. I believe he's like the most iconic character in the series. I'm pretty sure he appeared in the first few games that were actually only sold in Japan and were on the original NES. And for some reason there was also a whole lot of dust on the box. But yeah, I don't have a very huge history on the Fire Emblem franchise. The closest I've gotten was through like a third of Path of Radiance for the GameCube, the one that has Ike in it. But yeah, the first time I actually found out about Marth, like a whole bunch of other people, was back in Smash Bros. Melee, where he was an unlockable character. So yeah, ever since then I've really had an interest in this guy, and one quite an ironic thing about how I used to pronounce his name. I used to pronounce it with the R not being there at all, so I always say math back then, like the subject. So now whenever I say that, like when I'm talking about school, I always remember back when I used to pronounce this guy's name wrong. But yeah, that's a bit of my personal history with this guy. So let's get to the actual figure itself. The box is nothing particularly special. It just has pretty much everything that's on pretty much every single amiibo box. You have the figure itself in its very nice plastic casing, the white amiibo logo on here. You see the screenshot of him, his mugshot in the game, how you can put it onto the Wii U. Another picture of the figure without the base plate on, him fighting against Link in the game. Basically all this information right here, and I'll show it right there so you guys can pause it so you can read it, because I never bother reading all that stuff. You don't buy these figures to read, you buy them to mess around with them and and most likely put them on a shelf where they will eventually catch dust. But yeah, let's open up the box. We just ripped that piece apart, and I seem to be finding that all these boxes right here seem to be rather loose, because when it used to be like when I opened it, it was wasn't completely closed, so it was just like that, and the figure just popped out like that instead of sliding like how it normally should. But that's a bit of a minor complaint. It doesn't really deteriorate from the figure at all. So yeah, in terms of detail, I think this guy looks pretty accurate to his actual game counterpart. All of his armor, his giant cape, all that detail is all pretty much exactly like how he was in the game. And I also, I didn't notice this, but if you can see right there, there's some sort of symbol on the back of his cape that's actually sort of like a teal blue kind of. And the face, his hair, the little band I guess on his hair. Like I said, all of his armor pieces are all there. The detail on his sheath or scabbard, I guess you would call it. Basically all the details on there. And the sword. The sword is it is accurate here, but of course similar to how the Shulk Amiibo and the Link Amiibo were, the problem is that this sword piece right here is very, very I wouldn't say rubbery, but it's a lot more loose. So basically that results in being extremely bent. I'm not sure if that's because of the temperature, but it probably is because it actually does feel very humid out here in Florida. But yeah, other than that, the detail on this guy is pretty good. The basics of any other standard amiibo is there. You can see the Smash Brothers logo on the on top of the base plate. You can see right there, it's in that very nice gold color. So yeah, that's all there. And for the color scheme, it does incorporate a whole lot of blue. But I think like in Melee and in Brawl, it was actually more noticeably a much darker, like royal kind of blue. But instead, they incorporated a whole lot more colors to this to make it look more, I guess, make it look more different. And I think this is by far one of the better looking designs for Marth. So, in conclusion, I really like this amiibo figure. The detail's very nice. I like using Marth as a character in pretty much all the Smash Bros. Games. And I'm glad that I was able to get this guy. And would I recommend it? Well, if you're a fan of the Fire Emblem series, or if you want to collect all the amiibos, or you like playing as Marth in the game, I recommend you would get this guy. I think he's very cool, and I'm hoping to get more characters from the Fire Emblem series in the future. And with all that said, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Jasper Cat Productions. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to find out when I upload new videos. And also make sure to like the video, comment on how you thought of the figure. And remember, like all my amiibo reviews, make sure to put in the comment section if you haven't already in one of my previous amiibo videos. If you haven't gotten an amiibo yet, which I highly doubt, because pretty much everybody has some sort of amiibo out there. But if you haven't yet, make sure to tell me what amiibo you want to get. And also, if you have gotten a few amiibos, tell me what your favorite amiibo is in the comment section down below. And make sure to also follow us on Facebook, which is just called Jasper Cat Productions. There you can find out all the different things that are going on the channel and with our daily lives and all that. And until the next video, I'm Benjamin Contreras, and bye.